So let's start off with VA claims for radiculopathy. There's 4 different types of radiculopathy that the VA will pay for and rate. So we have cervical, thoracic, lumbar, sacral. So sacral is down at the bottom, like your tailbone. Lumbar, also down low. If you have a jacked up back like I do, an L5-S1 joint, that's kind of a combo of lumbar and sacral. And then cervical is obviously your neck, and thoracic is mid-back. So those are the different ratings that the VA recognizes. And this is kind of a good point to talk about this when you're working your strategy. What disability are you trying to file a claim for? How are you going to establish service connection, right? Direct, secondary, pre-existing, presumptive, or 1151 claim. You have to figure that out first. And then does the VA even rate it, right? If you file a claim for something VA doesn't even rate or recognize, you're wasting your time. You're spinning your wheels. You're exposing yourself for no reason. You're not even trying to get money here, right? Then the next layer deeper than that is how much money are you trying to get? So if you're going after something like hearing loss that pays 0%, which is no money, there's better claims out there. For sure. So make sure you understand what you're about to file a claim for, because once you file that claim, you open up your existing rating to reevaluation. People get reduction letters from this every day, all day long. This is what the VA does. They don't tell us the rules. We kind of stumble in and then, oh, whoops, I had a 60% rating. I was going for the Hundo Club. Now I'm at 40 because they reduced me. And then you got to fight that, get back to where you were, and then continue on. It's a hassle. It's better for you to be educated up front for sure. VA disability ratings for radiculopathy range from 0 to 90%. And they depend on the frequency, severity, and the duration of your symptoms. And this means, the more severe your symptoms are, the higher the rating. So radiculopathy is a burning, tingling. There's a lot of different ways to describe it. I just kind of know how to do it for me because it's in my left leg. I'm better with things that I actually have to live with and stuff. So for me, it's just a dull, burning pain that goes through my left butt cheek, down the back of my left leg, thigh, and then it goes across my knee and down into my ankle. It just camps out all over the place, and it's a nightmare. So it may be a little bit different for you, but if it's radiculopathy, it could be a lot of different things. The easiest way to nail this down is with a doctor. What we try to do, what we think something is, that's great, but you need to have a doctor. You're going up against the doctor, right, at a C&P exam. So you need to have a doctor on your side explaining your side of the story. This is where you get the nexus, current diagnosis, and the current symptoms. So when you show up, you file your claim, you show up to the C&P exam, they already know you're prepared. You have all 3 things you need to win your claim. And then, you may get a bad C&P examiner, but you're not leaving it all up to the VA rater and the C&P examiner to piece all this together. Here's what I got. Your move, VA. What are you going to do, right? So radiculopathy has a bunch of different ratings, 0 to 90%, wide-ranging, based on the severity of your conditions. That strategy, that's my boot camp. That's what I talk about. I preach it and I teach it. You need a doctor that can help you with a nexus letter. Check out my med team. Here's an email address. Hit them up. Tell them you need a nexus.